I feel like this camp's going for you. Obviously healthier than last year at this time.
Honestly, it feels good because last year during camp, I didn't participate to the last week of camp, like the week before the first game for real. So it feels good to be back and actually make it through a full camp and also just be healthy and enjoy it with my teammates and the new coaches.
What's about the competitiveness of this camp, the offense versus defense, and then even within each unit?
Honestly, we just know what's at stake for real, and we know how great of a team we can be, and we are a great team. So we just be out there pushing each other. You know, we got great players on our team, and it helps both sides whenever you got great players on offense, and it helps the defense the same way, defense and the offense. So just us competing is gonna make us a greater team, and on week one it makes things easier because we already prepared because we competed so much in camp.
How do you describe your season last year?
Shit. Shoot. Honestly, I had fun. It was part of the journey for real. I mean, I done been ups and downs. I've been to Pro Bowl. I done been on the bench before. So it was just all part of the journey to me. I felt like as a young player, I had to, go through that just because it shows me that it's a places that I don't want to be and it's places where I do want to be. And that's to be in a Pro Bowler. That's to help my team get to the Super Bowl and, just be a great player. So honestly, I just felt like last year was a great year for me. To some people, they may have their own opinions, but those are the same people that's not playing the game. So it's okay with me. So I feel great, and I feel like this year will be even better.
Riq, does it step up the competition at all when you guys step foot into Lumen tomorrow and have the stadium around you?
What'd you say? My bad.
That's okay. Does it ramp up the competition at all when you guys step field into the stadium and have that around you, that atmosphere?
Like, what you mean for tomorrow or just for the game? Honestly, I feel like it shouldn't change just because we've been competing so much here at practice, and tomorrow is just gonna feel like another practice to us. It's just gonna be hella fans out there, and it's at Lumen Field. That's the only difference. But other than that, we're gonna still be having fun. We're still gonna compete, and we're still gonna put on a show for the crowd.
How do you like the mystery drill situation where you just kind of thrown into the situation middle of practice?
I like it. It's new to me. I ain't never done that before, but I mean, that's just like the game. You never know what situation you're going to be in. So I feel like that's what I like, Practice is just like the game. And I feel like that's part of the culture that Coach Mike is putting into us just because, he want everything to be game-like. You see, we got game jerseys on. We be fully padded when it's fully padded practices. So just make everything game-like has been a key thing for us.
As someone who was drafted in the late rounds, how important is training camp and preseason for making a name for yourself?
Honestly, I feel like it played a major part, especially with me being to the point I am now. As a rookie, you want to get reps, and I remember when I was a rookie at first, I wasn't getting a lot of reps at training camp. But in the sport of football and stuff like that, people get banged up and people go down. So whenever I had my chance and I got the reps I did, I just made the best of them. So for all the rookies that's out here, we just make sure that they locked in. We make sure whenever they do get their reps, they do what's best with their reps. And whenever we get to the preseason games, they want to get better at each game too as well. So I feel like that's what I did when I was a young guy, and that's what I try to do to help these other guys out here too. So that way, they can make a name for themselves or even just get better as a player.
With those young guys, how much do you, as a position group, like celebrating their success when one of them makes a play?
Yeah, my bad.
With those young guys, when they do make a play, how much do you guys like celebrating their success? And
we celebrate a lot just because in the DB room, that's one of our biggest things. Like, we even look on the film when somebody celebrate or get a big play in the room and we watching the film, if nobody celebrate, we ching them up in the room just because we got to show passion out there. And, even though we're competing for spots, we're competing to have fun and all that, it's just whenever somebody make a play, it's okay to cheer them on because, that gives them a boost in confidence and it makes them want to go out there and do it again. So, just building that confidence into each other and pouring into each other, that's what's going to help us be a great team.
Third year in the league doing this, Riq, how much more completes your game? What have you learned on the field about the league and playing that position?
That's a good question. Honestly, I just feel like just getting better, understanding the new scheme. I feel like we got new coaches, so it's just a fresh start for everybody. So just learning a new scheme, learning the new plays, and learning how I can fit well into the system. One of the major things I was trying to do is just get stronger this off season. I did get stronger, and just being able to have faith in myself and have faith in what I can do. And with my reps and everything at camp, it has been showing that I put the work in, and I do have the confidence to continue to make those plays, and I do have faith in myself to continue to build off of it.
How did you get stronger? What'd you do?
So what?
How did you get stronger? What specifically did you target?
Shit, lift weights. Yeah.
Most you ever lifted?
Probably so, yeah. But I mean, just lifting weights and running, doing all types of stuff, just the old-fashioned way. I don't believe in all the extra stuff. I just go live for real.
Where do you think your game has gotten stronger?
My off game, just because I know that I'm a great press corner, but it's a difference when you can play off too, and you can change your game up, and that's something I feel like I done got better at. Even at practice each day, like I've been working it, and certain days, like I've been doing some days where I be off and some days where I do be pressed up. And also just playing the left side. I was always on the right side, and now in this defense, I got to move around and play different spots. So just learning how I can fit in the defense, and I just put it into my training this off season, so that way I can fit well into the scheme.
You like playing on the left and the right?
Oh yeah, I feel like it makes it better just because you get to go against the best receiver. Whenever you get to go against the best receiver, they play on the right and on the left side. So I feel like that can be a great help to this team, and that could be a great thing for me just because I'm a competitor. And it shows that my teammates can trust in me to do the right thing and a lot of things on the outside.
What's the adjustment like? 'Cause, I mean, I remember you only played on the right side for your first 2 years. What's it like going back and forth?
It's really just a muscle memory thing, but other than that, it's really not bad. When I was in college, I played the boundary corner, and the boundary it can literally be left or right side. So I was just getting the muscle memory, and so far each day I've been getting reps at both sides, and I feel like when I get to the left side, I just got to keep getting those reps in, and the muscle memory just will build up. But other than that, it's been going well.
I remember Pete saying one time a few years ago that the reason he didn't flip-flop corners was because he felt like the technique, it would be hard to kind of master the technique both ways. Is there anything to that?
I don't think it's hard at all. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's just football for real. And whenever you're a great player like I am, you got to do certain things, and that's one of the things I want to do. I want to play both sides. I want to travel. I want to do stuff like that. So I don't think it's hard at all. I'm an athlete. I trust myself, and I'm confident in what I do. So far, it's been a breeze, and I'm just getting better every day.
Could you see this new scheme traveling you in games?
Maybe, it ain't even regular season yet. We still installing plays. And I feel like that's a game plan thing we'll do maybe. And that's something that if the coaches want me to do it, I'm going to do it. But other than that, I am going to play left and right side.
What do you get out of going up against a guy like DK Metcalf as often as you do with his combination of size, speed, power? What does that do for you?
Honestly, it makes it easier when it comes to game day. We got DK, we got JSN, we got T-Lock. You get a real good combination of different things from all of them. So I like going against all three because whenever you go against certain receivers on game day, they're not going to be exactly like DK, but they may have certain things from DK, they may have certain things from T-Lock, they may have certain things from JSN. But just being able to get those reps versus all of them, that's what makes you a great player. And I felt like when they go against me, I'm helping them become a better player because I consider myself one of the best. And they consider themselves some of the best as well in the league, and I feel like they are. So whenever we out there competing and having fun, it's just us making each other better and becoming a greater team.
Looked like you disagreed with the holding or the DPI or whatever that they call. But I know those are real NFL refs out here right now. I guess is it helpful to be able to talk to them and know what they saw on a play like that?
I mean, once they throw the flag, it ain't much you can do for real. It's just practice anyway, but I mean, I just take it with a grain and go with the next play for real. I mean, it's practice, and that's what it's for. You make mistakes in practice or whatever, but certain calls you may not agree with them, but once that flag thrown, ain't much you can do for real.
I apologize if you were asked this already, but when you evaluate your season last year, how do you feel like it went?
I already asked that question. All I said was I just feel like it was part of the journey. I feel like I'm still the same player. I feel like I had a great year last year, no matter what people would say about it. And basically, that's it. Thank you.